No, I don't need to do that. Oh, now it's starting to go over. It won't go live till I hit go live. You can play with that pen. I really don't care. Not this one. Now I have to go public. Okay, so if I hit this, it's going live. Smile. Good morning, everybody. So nice of you to join us this morning. Yes, I'm dressed for St. Patrick's Day, even though I'm not Irish. And I'm coming on here just a little bit early because tomorrow I won't be able to do it. I have an appointment, so I have a long ways to travel. So I decided I am just going to pop on here and do something a little silly. So welcome one and all, whether this is your first time or whether you're seen me before. And if you're watching this now or on the replay, it's great. Anyway, last week I explained and did a live interview, or I did a live Facebook live, and I talked about the benefits of wearing the new line of socks that came out on March the 1st. And I have to tell you that within maybe it was 3 days, they were sold out. Lucky I got my order in on the first day, and I did get them. And so ever since they came, Ken has been wearing them, and he will be sharing his testimonial in a few minutes. Now you might say, well, who is Ken? Ken is my husband. And no, I didn't put him up to it or nothing. That's it, Ken, smile. And he thinks crazy wife here. But anyway, we're doing this for fun, but also to educate you, inform you, and just share from another perspective. All right. Now, the Boomhi line is the new line that VoxxLife has come out with. And it comes in two sizes, the ankle size and then the mid crew, which is almost mid calf. And that is the same as our athletic crew or our wellness. So for the same type of height. But again, they only have them currently in two colors. So without me saying any more, Ken is just going to briefly talk about what he's noticed by wearing the socks for days now. Okay, Ken, go ahead.
Good. I find that these socks are much warmer than the All Season VoxxTerra socks. Plus, they are very comfortable and smooth. I was out fishing for 12 hours yesterday and I never had a cold foot. That was very surprising. I have 2 or 3 pair of these so that you can keep rotating them all the time. That's about all I got to say right now.
So are you finding them soft or comfortable, Ken? Anything else besides noticing that they're warmer?
Very soft and comfortable.
Okay. I remember the first day when I gave them to you, we put them, you put them on in the living room, and your first comment to me was, my goodness, they're warm. And I put my pair on and I was in the computer room and I said, yeah, I feel the same thing. But again, I didn't know if that was just going to be momentarily or what, because he is never without his socks. He wears Vox socks all the time. He wears the athletic crew. He wears the athletic knee high when he works at Cargill so that his leg doesn't swell because he's on cement 12 hours a day at least. And being there and your legs sometimes hanging when you're sitting on a chair. So anyways, we thought we would experiment because what better way to share this with other people if you personally are wearing them and trying them out. So thanks, Ken. I'm glad you mentioned that you noticed they're soft, they're warm, they're comfortable. And I was actually surprised when he said to me, they're actually warmer than the VoxxTerra socks. And I thought, wow, that's good because they've got the wool in them where these aren't. Now, some of you may or may not remember, and if this is your first time joining, I just want to say that these socks, and I'll just quickly pull up my leg here to show you. That is the Boomhi socks. This is the technology that is in the bottom of them, and it's called EMT, which stands for Elevated Mood Technology. And that's to make you feel more joyous, happy, if you're a type of person who isn't happy most of the time. But you know what? Ken's always happy. He's jokey. So that really wasn't an issue for him. But the fact that he noticed how comfortable and warm they were was really nice to hear. And I guess you can say, what better way to test them out than go ice fishing? And he's actually been doing that for what, about 5 days now? 5, 6 days?
5 straight days, yes.
Yeah, 5 straight days. So I'm going, well, boy, if you're standing on ice all day, everybody knows how cold it can get, even though the temperatures have warmed up, but the foot, it's got to come through the boot to a certain extent. So anyway, I thought that's really good. So any of you ice fishers, ice fishermen and women out there, if you're cold, grab yourself a line of these Boomhi line socks and get yourself, I would suggest likely the crew length. And that's the only two color sizes we have. And this is the color right now. And then with the ankle one, it's just pure white with a little gray. And I did show you that last week. Also, this sock also has the arch support, just like all our socks. It has moisture wicking, but something that it has that I think is really interesting is because they're made of plastic. And I guess for both of us, we were really curious, right? It takes 2 to 3 bottles to make one pair of these socks. And I honestly thought, how can they be soft? But they are. They're amazing. And the heel is, whoops, let's get this right. The heel is reinforced. So anybody who has issues going through their heels in their shoes or their rubber boots, I don't think you're going to go through these ever. They're really, really strong. So that's what I wanted to come on here today for a few minutes and share with you. Thanks, honey, for coming on and being a good sport and sharing your experience with them. It's just nice to have somebody different on here, and it's nice to share ideas. So if by any chance you're wanting to order, I'll just put when my video uploads, I will put my website there because you can order 2 pair and you can choose a 3rd free. But of course, these aren't free. You can choose any other sock that you would like if you're a customer. And the associates, they all know what they can do. They could choose anything. But so in case you decide you want to become an associate, you want to join the business, you want to share this amazing technology with everyone, that would be super, because our mission is to help 1 billion people. And currently in it'll be 5 years on June 16th, we have helped 7 million people. And I think that is awesome. And it's helped people in various ways: their balance, their stability, their stamina, their recovery rate, their ability to move better, more energy, reduce pain. That is all dealing with the HPT technology. Then the second one is the sleeve. And oh, mine's not here currently, and I didn't get a chance to get it on yet because I wanted to get on here this morning. It's called the Cognitive Boost Technology, and that's with the eSmart sleeve. And that reduces stress, anxiety, gives you better memory recall, better focus, clarity. And people who are struggling with anxiety, depression, I really urge you to look at getting yourself an eSmart sleeve. And actually, there's some benefits if you're an associate on getting yourself some extras as well. So really think about that, because and you know what? The membership to join is only $60 for a year. And who wouldn't want to be able to save money by joining as an associate, by sharing what this technology has done for you and for others? And we have over 50 some thousand testimonials in VoxxLife. Covers almost everything and anything. So yeah, I mean, we are a family of people who work together, who help each other. And if we don't know an answer to a question, we find it and we get back to you. Also, just to share, maybe this isn't the most appropriate place to do that. Oh, wait a minute, I should finish something. So I said we got the HPT technology, we have the CBT technology, and then I showed you our new line, which is excuse me, the phone's ringing. I just closed them off, hopefully. Or you can take it in the other room, please. Thank you, Ken. Is the EMT. And that is the one that I showed you with the socks Ken talked about. So anyways, yes, I just wanted to come on and share that. But what I wanted to say, this Saturday, VoxxLife is having their first ever open virtual event for 2 hours. And as an associate, we paid $10, and that means we can bring in 2 guests. Well, I've paid $20 and I have 3 guests already, and I have room for 1 more person. So if there's anybody who would like to listen and learn about VoxxLife, Jay Delawal, our founder and CEO, will be speaking to us, as well as Dr. Mark DeBricant, who is our doctor of, he's the vice president of clinical studies. He is doing such amazing work and research. And, you know, when I talked to you earlier about the benefits of HPT, which is socks, insoles, and the Harmony patches, also, we have the scientific evidence and we have the brain mapping to prove all those things. And what's nice is we're always moving ahead. Jay Delawal is constantly looking for ways to help people. And he has the pattern. It took him over 6 years and millions of dollars and a team to put this together, to make it work. And something that some of you just might not know is that they were able to make the eSmart sleeve in in a small. That is the first time ever. So that is a huge accomplishment, because we are finding through COVID has been really bad for so many of the children, the teenagers. And if they could wear this sleeve for at least 12 to 18 hours a day, they would notice such a difference for them. And I know myself, when I'm stressed or anxious, if I have my sleeve on, it just makes the difference for me. So anyway, I just want to say in ending, thank you for watching. Share this with anybody. I am open to that. And I also, if you do some referrals and people buy, I will send you a free gift. That's my way of saying thank you, because I just believe it's so important to share what we have with the world, with anybody, because truthfully, somebody somewhere is having some health issues. And if you're in severe, severe pain, all I can say is, I know what it's like. I've been there. I went through it. And now I personally am pain free and I am drug free. Except I take one small antidepressant, which they tell me I need to take for life. But what's one tablet? I know people that are on 100 or maybe no, 10, 20, 30 pills a day. I'm not on that. And I'm doing everything I can to stay healthy because that's what I want for myself. I want to live a good life. I want to enjoy life. I want to have time to watch my grandchildren grow up, get married, have little ones if that's their choice. You know, there's so much to live for. And for us, family is important. It always has been. And we just, both Ken and I feel that way. And I will tell you, neither one of us have any other socks in our drawer. Ken, a year and a half ago, came home one day because, no, 2 years ago, I guess it is, because I'm in it now over 3 years. And because I only had a couple pair at the time, they were in the wash. I shouldn't share this, but I am, you know. Anyway, he came home. He'd wore these other his regular socks because I still originally had them in the drawer because 2-3 pair wasn't enough. You need a pair for almost every day, especially in the spring, summer, and fall. And depends what you're doing. They get dirty, wet, stinky, whatever, right? He comes home and he says to me, "Get rid of every one of those socks in my drawer. I have never had such pain and aching in my feet and my legs. I can't believe it," he goes. What a difference. And so for him, that was a real true test. So anyways, all the socks went out of his drawer. I had already removed mine because I knew the difference. And I mean, why wouldn't you? And you know what? If you can start off with 3 pair, that's awesome. Because we always say 1 to wear, 1 to wash, and 1 in the drawer. Excuse me. So that's my advice to you. They're very easy to clean. You wash, you hang to dry, all socks except this new line. Now that is something. This new Boomhi line that we were just talking about, you can wash them in the washer and you can throw them in the dryer. Now, anyone who's had doubts about getting socks, there's your answer. If you didn't want to be bothered washing them and hanging to dry because you wanted them so fast, now the problem has been solved. It's just a different type of technology. And this technology does not, I just want to clarify for you, does not give you balance and stability, reduce your pain, give you more energy, okay? The things that HPT does. So anybody who just wants to wear socks, which I think 99% of the people in the world do, you can get this line and try them out. So thank you for watching. Have a great Tuesday. This was Testimonial Tuesday, and I had the lucky thing of snatching my husband this morning. And if I don't get back on tomorrow or whatever, happy St. Patrick's Day to all my Irish friends. Family, we have none. But anyways, enjoy your day. And maybe the leprechaun will visit you and bring you a pot of gold, which would be those little chocolate things. Okay, take care. Thank you for watching.